Welcome to the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Let's begin with a few of today's news headlines. The South Carolina Department of Education has released the 2021-2022 school year results for the South Carolina Palmetto Assessment of State Standards in Science and the South Carolina College and Career Ready Assessments, SC Ready, examinations in English Language Arts and Mathematics, given in the elementary and middle school grade levels. 2022 SC Ready SC Pass assessment data shows that Beaufort County School District is experiencing a period of academic recovery from the pandemic. While recognizing that there is still room to grow, it is important to note that in all grades but one, English Language Arts scores are the highest in our district's history since the inception of SC Ready in 2016, said Superintendent Frank Rodriguez. Congratulations are in order for Stephen Stewart, as he has just been announced as the new executive chef for the Moss Creek community. Stewart will oversee the culinary operations for the newly renovated clubhouse, which opens in the spring of 2023. The McKay Creek Grill, marina and poolside dining, as well as various member special events. Chef Stewart previously worked for Discovery Senior Living and 17 years as the executive chef at Tide Point, the luxury senior living community on Hilton Head. Well, the owner of the 18-hole Cat Island golf course, closed since January of 2019, says it's planning a fall reopening. During the closure, the course near Beaufort managed to maintain its bones despite poor maintenance, according to the golf course architect, who is now leading its restoration. Now, in June, Resort Development Partners bought the Cat Island Club from Cat Island Group, LLC, which had previously purchased the property at a public foreclosure sale and then came under fire for selling memberships without reopening the course. The Historic Penn Center has unveiled a newly restored piece of art by renowned folk artist Sam Doyle. It is titled St. Helena First Motor Car, and it is a large installation, 48 by 77 inches. Now, this original piece of art is part of the York W. Bailey Museum's Sam Doyle holdings. However, it deteriorated over time and had reached a point that this artistic rendering faced serious and possibly unrepairable damage. The piece itself represents the hearse used by John Chisholm, who owned and operated the Chisholm Funeral Home at the time. And the vehicle also served the community as a taxi. The piece serves as a document of a life lived, a bygone era, and a tribute to the Gullah history and culture as it was lived on St. Helena Island during Sam Doyle's life. For more information on these stories and many more, please check out the media sources listed on the screen, and remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And check out our website at WHHITV.com. And if you've got a news tip, a story idea, or a cool weather photo, well, you can just email it to us at news@WHHITV.com. And now let's check out sports with Justin Jarrett. Justin?
Hey there, it's time for Last Night in the Loco on WHHI, powered by LocoSports.com. And it's Thursday, so it's time for the last act of week 2 of the high school football season before we flip the page to week 3, like right about now, over in Sea Pines. We have to name the Loco Sports High School Football Player of the Week. We had another amazing crop of nominees in week 2, making it difficult to pick just 10 standouts, but it was surprisingly easy to pick the one out of that bunch. In fact, we almost had complete agreement. One of our media panelists went with Wade Hampton's Zion Dobson, whose 110 rushing yards and 4 total TDs propelled the Red Devils to a 29-26 win over rival Estill. But the rest of us agreed with you, the fans. So with 4 out of 5 votes, John Paul II's Jackson Ogden is your Loco Sports Player of the Week. Ogden scored 6 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions to total 40 of JP2's points in a 46-25 home win over St. Andrews on Saturday morning. He rushed for 69 yards and 4 touchdowns and hauled in 10 passes for 155 yards and 2 more scores, nearly single-handedly fueling the Golden Warriors to their first win of the season. With rough weather in the forecast again Friday, week 3 starts now with Hilton Head Prep taking on Memorial Day out of Savannah this evening in Sea Pines. We'll wrap up that game and the rest of the scores and highlights from around the Loco on Monday with Loco Lights on WHHI. For Loco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Loco.
Thanks for that great update, Justin. And now, what's up with the weather, Maria?
Thanks, Robyn. All right, so taking a look ahead, it does look like we're going to see a lot more rain in the coming days. Friday, we're going to see heavy thunderstorms throughout the day. Do keep an eye out for any flood warnings you may be in your area. Hilton Head's going to have a high of 79, a low of 75. Bluffton's going to have a high of 78, a low of 73. And Beaufort's going to have a high of 77, a low of 73. The sunrise for Friday is going to be at 7:03 and sunset's going to be at 7:37. Taking a look at the beach tides, high tide's going to be at 9:03 a.m. and low tide's going to be at 4:05 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week and into the weekend, Saturday there's going to be showers in the morning, then heavy thunderstorms throughout the afternoon and possibly into the evening, highs in the 80s, lows in the 70s. Sunday it's going to be showers and then heavy thunderstorms throughout the afternoon and possibly into the evening, highs in the 80s, lows in the 70s. And then come Monday it's going to be cloudy in the morning and then we're going to see thunder showers throughout the afternoon with highs in the 80s and lows in the 70s. That's it for today. Let's head it back to the desk.
Coming up after the break, Kaylee Vaughn will join us. She'll talk about the new programs and exhibitions at the Morris Center in Ridgeland. Stay tuned.